what the Church of Scientology is so afraid of.
This is SPTV.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, everybody.
Oh, wow. Hold on. I got noise happening over here. Somehow my other computer is turned on.
Uh-oh.
It's all right. It's okay now. Anyway, hello, everyone. Hi, Christie.
Hi, honey.
Welcome to everybody that's already with us. We have people from all over the place.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. Look at that.
West Virginia, Nebraska, Chicago, Washington State, Georgia, Dallas, Melbourne, Australia, Manchester, Fort Lauderdale, Northern California. Lots of places.
Minnesota, Indiana.
Aussie here, but live from Glasgow.
Texas, Virginia, Philly, Connecticut, Switzerland, St. Augustine, Canada, Nova Scotia, Rotorua, New Zealand.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Well, thank you, everybody, for joining us. I felt that as we talked about this previously, Christy and I should give you an update on what has happened in the medical realm of the Rinda household. I think I said in one of the last lives that we did that I was going to be having a PET scan, and then we would get the results from the PET scan. For those of you who don't know what a PET scan is, it is a scan in this ugly, great big machine where they inject you with radioactive sugar solution into your bloodstream, allow it to circulate, and then you go through this machine, and then it highlights, for whatever reason, areas where there are cancer cells and tumors, and they show up on the images and it's sort of one of the few ways of really determining what's going on inside your body with respect to cancer. So
Yes.
I had that test on Monday, and we went to see the oncologist. Subsequently, once she'd reviewed the tests, and I thought that it would be helpful to relay what had happened, because a lot of people ask, and I get a lot of messages and a lot of emails and a lot of genuine concern and interest. And
everybody loves you, Mike. They want to make sure you're okay.
Okay, honey.
They're asking because they love you and they want to know if you're okay, right?
Right.
Everybody?
I know. That's exactly right. And I was going to say, it's really appreciated the constant concern that people express, and the support and the messages of good health and goodwill. And so here we go. I'm going to let Christy give you the sort of bottom line on what happened here.
Yeah. So first of all, Mike hasn't had a PET scan in a long time. When was the original PET scan? I think it was in the end of May. Yeah. So it's been a while because of the changes in treatment over the last few months. The oncologist didn't want to do a PET scan, quite yet, until we finally got there this past week. And so obviously Mike has been doing better. He's back on YouTube. He sounds good. He doesn't have a cough anymore. He's full of energy. So we were expecting good news. But of course, it's always good to get the actual news from the actual scans and the physical universe, as they say in Scientology, not just from how he's feeling. So the PET scan results were better than they could have, like the best they could be. Basically, the scan could not find any signs of cancer in the esophagus or in the upper stomach area, which were the two areas that were lighting up really bright on the PET scan in the past. So that That bright light that was shining there showing cancer is no longer there. So that is amazing news. Obviously, we knew that was how Mike was, feeling. And so, but it was just wonderful to get the actual news that that was the case. And the oncologist, we've been seeing her every 2 to 3 weeks throughout this whole time period. And she said, now we can wait 6 weeks to see her again, which is a big change. And he needs to continue getting, he'll get another PET scan in 3 months. He is on treatment. So he takes a pill, three pills a day. Is that right, honey? Four pills a day of this medication that we got him on, and he has to continue taking it. So what this PET scan result means is that the medication is working. He's, it's sort of, what's the right word? It basically prohibits the driver of the cancer from keeping the cancer alive. So he has this blood mutation, and this is a targeted therapy that directly targets that blood mutation to keep to stop driving the cancer. So it's working. It's doing what it's supposed to do. And in addition, it's not killing him in some other new way, which the previous drug was doing. So, there was a drug we got him on in the beginning, and that one was, killing him in a different way. So we had to get him off that one. And now this new drug his body can tolerate it. It's not causing any liver toxicity. It's not causing his skin to peel off like the other one was doing. There was all kinds of, very not fun things we had to go through with the first drug. So those things are not happening. Mike says that he, what did you say, Mike? You said, well, it sort of causes some dry mouth. It causes a little bit of fatigue, which pretty much any treatment is going to cause.
Right.
And it's caused some thinning of his hair. But these are things that we can live with.
Well, it's true. I can live with that. When it's destroying your liver, not so much.
No.
Peeling all your skin off, not so much. And it hasn't really gotten, it hasn't managed to take all my hair.
No,
it's just made it so that it's a different consistency somehow. I don't know.
Yeah. And there's less of it, but your hair will grow back.
I hope. Maybe. Who knows?
No, it
Who
will.
knows?
Your hair will grow back.
One of the things that the doctor said, just so you all understand, is that eventually your body and cancer cells often will figure out or will become in some ways resistant to the treatment, and that is very common, and that you next have to go on to a different treatment if that happens. And I asked her, well, how long is that likely to be? Well, it could be 6 months, it could be a year, it could be 5 years, it could be never.
Yeah.
She sort of kind of goes, with you, who knows?
Yeah.
Because you're very rare. Because I have this very rare blood mutation that makes me both susceptible to this drug that I'm on, but also apparently very susceptible to being treated with chemo/immunotherapy. So there's like the next level of treatment is already available. And in this world of cancer treatment, things are changing so incredibly quickly and so rapidly. This drug that I am on now is a second generation or a second phase of the same sort of drug that I was on to begin with that had all the side effects. And now this one doesn't. So the advances that are happening in this field are phenomenal. And I think we mentioned last time that we went to the Moffitt Cancer Center and saw the head of the gastrointestinal department. So it's good, and it's like not out of the woods, not totally cured, but able to basically live life normally again. I know you didn't really hear a lot about what was going on during June, July, and August, but it was pretty bad. I mean, things were not good, and I was basically incapacitated. I was in bed. I couldn't get out of bed. I couldn't walk anywhere. I couldn't take a shower by myself. I ended up in hospital for 11 days and 3 days and another 3 days. And it was pretty dismal, frankly. So it's a dramatic improvement. And I also no longer have to have my lung drained for a while it was every day. And then it was, every 3 days. And then it was every week. And then it was every 2 weeks. And now I haven't been for 6 weeks. And when I talked to the oncologist, she said, listen, if it's not bothering you, don't go. We'll not do another one. If it happens that it comes up and it starts bothering you, the buildup of fluid around in the pleural cavity around your lungs causes you to have difficulty breathing and shortness of breath and that sort of stuff. And she said, well, if that comes up, you can just go in and get a procedure to drain your lung. And I've had many of those now. I'm on very good terms with the the nurses and the doctors that do that particular procedure, who just as a little note, the staff at the hospital that is basically our local hospital that I have been going to have been absolutely amazing. I mean, there's a lot of nutty stuff that happens in hospitals, and you get a different nurse every day, and I have no idea why they do that, because nobody seems to know what's going on much. But they're really, really have been incredibly careful and concerned and empathetic and competent. And when after I'd been in the hospital for 11 days, it was like an all hands on deck. It was like a Scientology Sea Org drill to get me out of there on Friday night. So they all pitched in, and it just it's great. So I want to thank all of them. I don't want to say who or where they are, but I don't want them having Scientology PIs showing up and trying to give them shit. So they know who they are, and maybe some of them are even watching this now. A lot of them are fans of the Aftermath. They read my book. They're like, they sort of chitter chatter about, oh my God, we have Scientologists come in here and they always have handlers. They hate the handlers. Anyway,
even the ER staff. So we had 3 visits to the emergency room, and they were so amazing in the emergency room. And there was a particular nurse that recognized Mike and came up to me and said, would you like us to get you listed as anonymous once you're in the hospital? And I was like, what does that mean? I don't know what that means. She was like, nobody will be able to walk in and say, what room is Mike Rinder in? I want to go visit him. They won't know, you're anonymous. So that way, when I came to visit Mike, I had to give a secret code. And my kids loved this. They were like, oh, secret code to go visit Dad. Okay. Anyway, It was just stuff like that. Just little thoughtful things like that were really amazing, that the nurses and the doctors and everybody in the hospital, they were just such wonderful people.
And I just noted that someone put a comment up saying, your best nurse is Christie, and that is absolutely 100% true. 100% true. Just another little programming note here. I am wearing this green shirt today in honor of the Springboks, which is the South African rugby team, because my neighbor and good friend is South African, and his brother is here, also South African. So we all watched the game today, and it was a very exciting, close game between South Africa and France, and South Africa prevailed. So all is good. And not only that, his brother lives in Melbourne, and I said, okay, so what's your team? And he said, Collingwood. So he's cool.
Segue onto sports.
Yeah, well,
it's okay. Sports, all the sports.
just a lot of chit chat here.
It's all good stuff. Mike can watch sports and enjoy it again. He can walk down the street and go to his friend's house, the neighbors that live down the street, and watch sports with them. That's a health update. He couldn't do that before.
That's true.
And it was very sad. And now he can. So yay. All
right. That's really all the news there is. I just wanted to let everybody know, so you can be following along and not be so concerned anymore.
Yeah, it's like you said, Mike. I mean, it's not over, but we have such good care, and we really, really, really love our oncologist. She is so fantastic. She's so wonderful. We've said this before, but I mean, she even took the time to read Mike's book, and she doesn't have time to read books. All she has time to read is cancer research. So, and the thing is that we have a lot of different phases and different levels of treatment we can use if we need to. So if the cancer comes back, which she says it might, it could, it might not, there are other things we can do that Mike is a very good candidate for, and he will stay on the treatment that he's on until such time as this treatment doesn't work. So if that ever happens, and maybe it won't happen, maybe it'll just keep working.
Yep.
So that's where we're at.
Okay, so we're just going to take a few comments and some questions. This is not going to be a long episode tonight. I've got sports to watch. It's Sunday night.
I love it.
Okay, so let's start.
Oh, you want me to start? Okay.
Oh, well,
I'll go ahead. You got it.
Slimy Boy Flixo3. I'm a Nuck Med Tech. Is that Nuck? Is that Nuke? Nick? Nuck? I don't know what Nuck means. I know what Nick means, but I don't know what Nuck means. I do PET scans every day. Okay. Well, so I didn't need to explain it to you. That's for sure.
Yes.
Okay. Rebecca Clark, you're so special. I only stayed up for you. 0333 here in London. That's very sweet, Rebecca. Thank you so much. John Sostowski, Mike is the cat's pajamas.
Hi, John. Thanks for all the awesome gifts you've sent us. We recently
got the Smurfs.
Where's the Smurfs? Oh, we should have brought them out. Oh, okay. And don't forget, we have some pictures to share.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you're going to be sharing those.
Okay.
Okay. Steve Britton. Wonderful news, Mike. I'm so happy for you. As I said last time, positrons defeat body things. I am still working for David Scavenge too. Thank you, Stephen. Nodine, great news. Keep up the good fight. Gretchen Hagenbach, so damn happy. Keep on fighting.
Thank you.
Thank you, Gretchen. Nobody's happier than us. Joni Cummings, when Mike gets better, we all should throw a big party with Mike and Christie as the guest of honor. Okay. Thank you, Joni. That's Sue Lacey. Guess you brought on so much goodness that your life is continuing. COS panics and cognitive dissonance. Congrats. Love you. Kick butt. Thank you. Okay. Holly Burkett. So lifetime of these meds and risk of return? Not necessarily. It's not necessarily a lifetime. And I asked the oncologist, I said, is there ever a point where you're going to say, okay, you're done? And she said, yes, that could happen. It'll be after 6 months or something of no sign of anything. And I will tell you, okay, we might as well stop the treatment because nothing's really going on, and we'll just keep monitoring you. But the monitoring will probably go on forever. It's just how far apart the required monitoring is. So yeah, generally it's from speaking to the oncologist and all the people who have reached out to me and reading stuff and talking to people who have had cancer or still have cancer, the most common issue with cancer is not the initial, but the return.
Yep.
That it keeps coming back. And so that's what everybody is on the lookout for. It's also sort of interesting that this drug that I am on is a different approach to dealing with cancer. Chemotherapy and immunotherapy kind of kill cancer cells. This drug that I am on kills what they call the driver of the cancer. And I don't really understand it exactly, all the chemical and biological explanations of it, other than that's what the oncologist and the people at Moffitt say, is that there are drivers now that they have identified that actually cause the cancer to be created, and that this drug or this type of drug called a RET inhibitor addresses that driver and stops the driver from driving. So maybe it is possible that with this sort of treatment, it doesn't ever recur.
Yeah.
I'm a sort of a guinea pig because there are so few people. Esophageal cancer is a relatively rare form of cancer. My blood mutation is a rare blood mutation. So you multiply my blood mutation by the rarity of esophageal cancer, and I'm like a unicorn cancer person.
Yes, that's exactly what they've told us. Like this combination of this blood mutation with esophageal cancer is very rare. And this drug he's on is not even FDA approved yet for esophageal cancer in this situation, but it specifically does treat the driver, the blood mutation that he has. So therefore it should be used in this situation. It just hasn't been approved by the FDA for that yet, but it's approved by the FDA for that with lung cancer or other organ cancer. So eventually it will get FDA approval because it's targeting the blood mutation, not the specific organ.
Right. So I'm probably one of the guinea pigs that they are using to
complete the
try
studies.
to figure out what they can do with this drug.
Yes. All the unicorns are showing up in the comments now, Mike.
Are they?
Yeah. Mike's the unicorn.
Oh, I'm just looking at the starred ones. So
that's okay. They're there. They're sending you unicorn power.
Okay. Anne Hummingbird, I'm thrilled to hear this news. My monthly donation will continue. I am so happy for you. Thank you so much, Anne. I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody who supports us and sends little contributions and whatever you do. It's great. Or big contributions. Stephen Britton, again, can you share what the drug is? Honestly, Stephen, I would rather not, because if I give the name of the drug, then the company that manufactures it will also be identified, and I don't want Scientology going around and starting to harass them. I didn't mind when it was Eli Lilly, because I know Eli Lilly knows how to deal with that. I don't want anybody to go messing with this drug company.
Yep.
Chi-Town native, I know that COS damaged your beliefs, but my God is great, and he answered all our prayers. You are still needed here. We love you. Well, thank you. I have never said that I have no belief in God. I've never said that. I am opposed to organized religion, not spirituality, not belief in God, not belief in anything, really. Just organized religion. I had enough of that. Okay, so let me see what else. Shay Anderson, could you say or post this treatment by name? I've known people to die of this. It's so hard to detect. Every extended cough worries me and people. I just answered that, Shay. I'm really not willing to do that at this point.
And
Sorry.
it's a different situation for each person. You know, someone with
you need an oncologist to tell you this is what you need. You need all the tests done, and you can't just, oh well, here's the ultimate solution.
Mike's blood mutation is unique to Mike, and it might be different for somebody else. They might not have that, so their treatment might be different.
Taylor, Mike, a hero to so many. To hear you are getting better. Love to hear you are getting better. Christie, thank you for taking great care of him. Mike, how are people sending you gifts? They send them to me usually in the mail. Are you asking for my address? Because I don't usually give it out, but if someone sends me an email on my blog where it says contact me and ask me specifically, you know, I have something I'd like to send to you, will you give me your address? I always give it. It's not like it's a big secret. Scientology knows exactly where I live, and I just don't want an avalanche of people sending stuff to me, because that's what happens. So Taylor, if you want to write to me on my blog, send me an email. I will respond. Cadence Jane. Oh, I love that name. Best news ever. Davey's got to be mad as a cut snake. F Cancer and F.U. Osa. Love to the Rinda fam.
Thank you, Cadence.
Cut snake. Is a cut snake an Australian expression? Honey, you ever heard that?
I have not.
Mad as a cut snake?
That sounds like it might be Australian, especially because you guys have all those scary snakes over there.
There you go, Mike. You're a most amazing nurses, Christie. Absolutely right.
Thank you, Eloise.
Okay, I have to.
Do you want me to help?
Well, you can unstar the ones we've already done.
Yep.
Jeannie Waters. Christie is Wonder Woman. She's strong and steadfast. Mike's Wonder Woman. It takes all that to live through a nightmare like this. Wonder Woman. Absolutely right.
Thank you.
You know, a lot of people have said that Christie looks like that woman that used to play Wonder Woman. What was her name?
Linda Carter.
Linda Carter. That's
she's
exactly right.
Apparently she's my doppelganger, I have been told.
Bella Lada. I am so happy for you and your family. Thank you, Bella. Judy Lechner. Super sticker. Thank you, Judy. Salty Beach Girl Laurie. So happy for your beautiful family. Thanks for telling us. I know it can get old being the cancer patient. That never goes away, but it's so much better spread out. Love to you both. Thank you so much. You're right. It does get old being the cancer patient.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. Oh, I did that one. Sorry.
I'm trying to catch up on the unstarring.
Valerie Boljak. Much love to you both. Thank you, Valerie. Oh, wow. Okay. Jan Schwartz, do you have to stay on the treatment for the rest of your life? Well, we don't know, Jan. I tried to answer that a bit earlier. It depends on what happens. Just depends on what happens.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, got that one. Okay, we're catching up here. Nada, Sparrows and Stones. Question, Mike, in your book, you talked about Dave's fake Emmy for the one he won for the Tom Brokaw interview. How mad do you think he is that you have a real one? Oh, I think that really chapped him badly. And it wasn't Tom Brokaw. It was Ted Koppel.
All right, I want to interject. Stay tuned, everyone that's here, till the end of the video. to see some Halloween costume photos of Mike and Christie. I mentioned the, don't be embarrassed, Mike. These are amazing photos. I mentioned in a past video that we once dressed as Lord and Lady Xenu, and we've had many requests over the last few weeks to show the photos. So I actually managed to get them, that photo and some other costume photos put together. So being that it's October 15th, it's Halloween, the month of Halloween, and we're celebrating Mike's health. We're going to show off Mike in all his amazing Halloween costumes the last few years. Not all of them, but some of the best ones. So stay tuned till the very end to see the pictures.
Okay. Not looking forward to this. Okay. Dr. X. Dr. X. Hi, Dr. X. Congrats, Mike and Christie. That's awesome news. Sports is life, Mike. I totally agree. Continue to send blessings for your continued health. Thank you so much. You're such a nice lady. Oh,
thank you, Dr. X.
Slimy Boy, Nuke, and nuclear medicine technologist. Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you. Maria, All Blacks. I love New Zealand rugby. Yeah, I like New Zealand rugby too. I think the final is going to be the All Blacks and the Springboks. Sorry, England fans and Argentinian fans. Andy Law, my cancer levels less than 50% according to tests over the last 12 months. Feeling with you, last 2 months, feeling with you. Great news, Andy. Thanks for sharing that. Pony Bear, U equals nuclear.
We got that one. Sorry, yep. That's twice.
Helena Ann Hittel, nobody can keep Mike Rinder down. So they say. Okay, Bob Trays. Question, what is the cancer you had? Confused about lung, esophagus. Okay, yeah, that's actually a very good question. Mm-hmm. I was confused too, because most of the symptoms that I had were in my lung. Mm-hmm. And that was what was causing the majority of distress and, incapacity, was actually my lung being filled with fluid. And that was a result of the cancer. And because the lung, that was how they first detected the cancer, was from testing the lung fluid that had been drained from my right lung, or actually the cavity around my right lung, and detecting cancer cells in there. And because there was cancer that showed up in that fluid, when it was sourced in an organ, that meant by definition it is stage 4 cancer, because it is spread from one location to another. Fortunately, it seems to have just been in the fluid. It's not shown up in my lymph glands. It's not shown up as cancer in my lungs. It's not shown up in any other organs. So that was why I had such problems with my lungs. You may recall from earlier videos, I talked about this. All started with a cough, and everybody remembers my cough, and I coughed incessantly, and I tried to get that solved, and it didn't get solved. And I went back 3 times to the doctor and got 3 different antibiotics and all inhalers and all sorts of crap. And then eventually I needed to get my, I eventually went to a pulmonologist who told me you've got fluid on your lung, you need to get it drained. And the draining process and then testing that fluid is what resulted in the cancer diagnosis. I hope that all makes sense, because it is a bit confusing. Okay, Allison Metcalf Palumbo. Mike, whether you believe in it or not, a lot of us have been praying for you and your family. Prayers continue. Well, thank you, Allison, and I do believe in it. I do believe in people putting, whether it's called a prayer or called good wishes or called support or called a postulate like Scientologists do, the idea of positive energy and positive thoughts and ideas being put forth in your direction is incredibly empowering. Yeah. That's probably the right word. It is empowering, and I firmly believe, though I don't believe in the principles of Dianetics and Scientology anymore, I firmly believe that one's outlook, one's attitude, one's sort of demeanor has a great impact on one's health.
Your mental state.
Yep.
Yeah, Mike, someone asked you recently when it was really bad and things were really hard and it wasn't going well. Did you ever think that was it? And I loved your answer. So go ahead, answer that question again.
I don't remember exactly what I said, but no, I never, ever thought, okay, this is it. This is the end. I always thought, no, what do we need to do to get through this? Where is the path to getting out of this and into a better place? So,
yep. And that's what is special about you, Mike, too.
Well, there's a lot of people that
a lot of people, no, but I mean, the people that have that are special people. That's what I'm trying to say. Like that fight, that will, that whatever, that's important. And I'm just acknowledging it.
Okay, honey, thank you. Natalie Scott, this is the best news ever. So happy for the Rinder family and the SPTV Nation. Love from North Carolina. Thank you so much, Natalie. Bella Lada, I meant, is Christie taking care of herself? Well, I try and take care of her too, but yeah, she's taking care of herself. For a while there, I wasn't doing much to take care of her, but I am back to normal now, and I do my best to take very good care of each other. Yep. Miranda Brinker, when was your last contact attempt with Ben and Taryn? My book. That was my last effort.
Yeah.
LJ, from one cancer survivor to another, thank you for being a pioneer in research that will benefit so many people. Oh, thank you, LJ. That's very kind of you. Ann Hummingbird, I'm waiting for MRI results for a mass in my kidney, been praying for you both and sending $25 monthly since I heard your news. Lots of little unicorns. And I have all of my best thoughts, prayers, wishes, intentions, and postulates that your MRI results will turn out just fine.
Yes.
Good luck. Kim Spam, bless you both, holding good thoughts for you. Thank you, Kim. That's very kind of you. Shelley Swanson, immunotherapy for cancer is personalized to the patient and the type of cancer. Best leap forward in treatment ever. Still sending love and prayers. Thank you, Shelley. Yes, I am very well aware of that. There's so much detail about these subjects that I try and keep it relatively simple and not getting too into the weeds, but you're exactly right. Peace through cookies, Tone 40 News. Happy your beingness is healing. Lovely. Heather B, so glad you're feeling better. Keep on keeping on. Thank you, Heather. Lathanda, hello, Lathanda. So glad to hear the news. Now I can go to bed happy. It's 2 a.m. over here, and I stayed up for the health update. Much love to both of you from Germany.
So sweet.
So sweet you are. Marilyn, hi, Marilyn. I couldn't be happier for you, Mike. We all love you. Christie, you are a Wonder Woman. Yes, she is.
Thank you, Marilyn.
Tiffany Sayer, thank you, Tiffany. Jillian, yay, thank you. Mike and Christie, such great news and what we all expected. Mike is way stronger than any old cancer. We love you and appreciate all you do. Thank you so much. Love it. Maria Eagles. Thank you, Maria. Okay. Oh my God.
You ready for the photos? I don't think so. You got them all, didn't you?
Yeah, I just clicked into the other one, I think.
Oh,
here's one.
Here's one more.
Jan Schwartz. So happy for you and your family. Thank you, Jan or Jan. It depends whether you're in Germany or whether you're in the United States.
It sounds maybe like it's Germany with the last
Jan
name.
Schwartz. Yeah,
maybe not.
That's a pretty common
that's true.
name in the US too.
Okay,
yeah, so I guess we can.
So if I click, I've never done this before, so everybody just be patient here.
Oh wait, one more.
Okay.
I just saw this one, which is a great question.
Yeah.
Jerry Thompson question: how is Shane and Jack doing with this cancer journey? Child life specialist can help kids. So okay, nice. You can answer that one, honey.
They're doing really good. They're just resilient, happy, bright, positive children that have really been just really wonderful to have during this time, because they've never ever had any sort of negativity. They've just been like 100%. We got this. Mike's got this. Cancer's got nothing on Mike. Things like that. Just constantly saying super positive, amazing things, which have been so sweet and wonderful. And so the kids are doing great, and they're, focusing on just fun and life, and now Mike's well. So it's all been very good. Thank you for asking.
Yes, that was a great question. Yeah, just a couple more. Becca, super sticker. Thank you, Becca. Snotface. My husband recently employed and got me a Mike bobblehead to keep me company on my desk at work. So happy for you. Oh, that's very cool. Thank you so much.
They're just going to keep on. These are automatically going in there, just so you know.
I know.
So if we want to turn them auto star off, we can.
Philip Jones, my old buddy. Hey, Phil. Great news. I guess no touch assist needed then. No, we had a few jokes about that. Oh, Dr. X, I agree, Mike. Springbok will win against All Blacks. Now, just hope the bloody Aussies in the Cricket World Cup get up. Yeah, they've been pathetic so far. Sorry to say. Gary B, you're a top man, Mike. Can't afford more than this. Sorry, but good luck with your treatment. Don't be sorry. You don't have to send money. It's okay.
Oh my goodness.
You don't feel I hate it when people say that.
New Jersey.
Oh, okay.
Not Germany.
Jan. So, oh yeah, see, it's a picture of a female, and if it was a male, it would be Jan.
Okay.
Jan. Okay, Jan. Thank you, Jan. Okay, honey.
Okay, so if I click add to stage, is it going to take us out,
yes,
or is it going to put us next to it? How do I?
Well, just see.
Okay, well, here we go.
This is the first one.
Oh!
Oh,
behold, Mike Rinder as Lord Xenu. Look at his amazing expression on his face. It couldn't be better.
Oh my God.
Mike, you did it so well. I don't know what, come on, you gotta be proud.
I gotta embrace the crazy.
So I love Halloween. I'm all about Halloween, and every year Mike is a very good sport and participates with my amazing Halloween costume ideas. Honey, you always have fun. Yeah. Okay. He's being more poo-poo about it than usual, just so you know.
Okay.
But that was the first one.
Well, I don't usually broadcast it to the world.
Well, I mean, it's all over.
You put it on Facebook.
Yeah, stuff. It's all over the socials. Everyone gets to see it.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, and I have better ones of this one, but here we go. This is when we were the very suppressive bad people, and we had our SP declares with us hanging over our necks. Right. But I couldn't get that photo to upload, so I'll have to do that one another day. Mike and Christie as... What were we? We were the ultimate suppressive person and his ultimate suppressive wife, or something like that.
Right.
Okay. So those two are
Your
probably...
eyes look very pretty in that shot, honey.
Thank you, honey.
Look at it. Look at them.
Yes. It's the red devil in me bringing out the green.
Oh, yeah. See, Goldie said the same thing. Look at what Goldie said. Oh,
What did
Got
Goldie
the wrong
say?
one.
Oh.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Oh, wait. I'm trying to catch it before it goes away.
Oh,
Goldie.
dear.
Christie looks exceptionally hot there. Just saying, LOL.
Thank you. All right. So we're probably going to need votes on which ones are the best, because I have 1, 2, 3. I have 4 total costumes to show you. So you can vote and tell us which one you like the best. Here's the next one. I'm going to show you just Mike, and then I'm going to show you the family.
This
one is amazing. Amazing. He actually wore this and we trick-or-treated all around the neighborhood. It was amazing. And here we go. Here's the whole family. We were a bowl of fruit. We were a fruit salad. We were fruit of the loom. We were whatever you wanted to call us, but we did it. Mike, come on.
Yes.
Take your hand away from your face. It's good. You're getting awards for these things. People are telling you how amazing your costumes are. Okay, so there we go. There's Mike as the grapes. And last but not least, here is this one. We did the Nightmare Before Christmas. And Mike was the Oogie Boogie. I can't remember the name of it. Oogie Boogie, Oogum Boogum. I think he's the Oogie Boogie. And Jack was... And then
Jack
I was
Skellington,
Sally and Jack was Jack Skellington. Yeah. That one was pretty fun too. But I still can't get over this one. This one's just the best. All right. Those are the Halloween costumes they were asked for. So I shared them. There you go.
Good job, honey. You missed out last year's ones.
Yeah, they weren't. These are the best. I picked out the best ones. And I also ran out of time right beforehand.
Okay.
So now how do I take them down? Can you do that one? Yes, I agree. Xenu's the best.
There you go. All righty. Well, I told you this was going to be relatively short. I'll just see. There's 2 more. I'm in New Jersey. One more. Missy, Mike, I'm so happy for you both and literally have tears of joy in my eyes. My dad had the same cancer, so I was scared for you. Well, thank you. I'm good. I'm all good. All is well.
That was the last one. The other 2 you already did.
Yep.
Yep.
I can't figure out how to get rid of it. Oh, there you go. Okay. All righty. Well, that's the all the news that's fit to print, as they say at the New York Times.
I just want to say thank you also one more time. Thank you to every single person who has helped us, who has sent us warm wishes, hugs, kisses, gifts, money, cards. Some people send us the sweetest cards and repeatedly continue to send them. And it's so kind. It's so helpful. It has really, really, truly meant so much to us. So I want you all to know that we appreciate every single good wish and every single kind word and thought. And it's overwhelming. It has been overwhelming at times and humbling, and we love you guys so much. So thank you very, very much for all of your love.
Yes, I couldn't have said it better. Thank you, and until next time, I might be back with Mark Headley tomorrow night. We have something else that we wanted to talk about, so we'll see if that pans out or not. Likely it will. And Leah and I am planning on recording a show that will come out later in the week. We're trying to do at least one every week. If you haven't seen the ones we've done previously, they're on my channel. If you haven't subscribed, go subscribe. If you are here watching this and you haven't subscribed to my channel, I think there's something very, very wrong. So please go subscribe. We will see you again. Thank you so much for all of you who joined us tonight and stayed all the way to the end. And see you soon.
Good night. Thank you.
Good night.
Bye.